Taco Bell rethinks AI drive-through after man orders 18,000 waters. Now, that is a lot of waters. You would think after 5, there would be a human to shut that down and take over, but no. Continuing forward, Taco Bell is rethinking its use of artificial intelligence to power drive-through restaurants in the US after comical videos of the tech making mistakes were viewed millions of times. I wasn't able to find a clip. So if there is somebody that can find a clip of this happening, if you're a mod, just put it in the chat. I will bring it up. In one clip, a customer seemingly crashed the system by ordering 18,000 water cups, while in another, a person got increasingly angry as the AI repeatedly asked to add more drinks to his order. So if I'm reading this correctly, and I think I am, the AI kept asking him to add more drinks to his order. Like literally, like do you guys, if you've ever seen the movie Dude, Where's My Car? It's as if that drive-through lady who kept saying and then and then and then and then was an artificial intelligence here in real life and just as annoying as Ashton Kutcher found them. Since 2023, the fast food chain has introduced the technology at over 500 locations in the US with the aim of reducing mistakes and speeding up orders. But the AI seems to have served up the complete opposite. Talk about no kidding. Uh, Hold on. You know what? Real quick, side journey, real quick. How much does 18,000 waters cost at Taco Bell? It cannot be determined. Taco Bell doesn't sell water in that. Okay, hold on. How much is one water cost at Taco Bell? We can go from there. Roughly $1 to over $3 for a cup. So I'm guessing that's like a regional thing, but it looks like at least according to this, $3.12. So we're either looking at $18,000 all the way up to 18 times 3, $54,000. Somewhere around there is how much this guy, well, the AI racked up for a guy. And that would be a great day for that Taco Bell. I swear to God, if that was a real thing, I will say they probably don't have the room for it. I really do hope that they bring a semi truck next time, just in case it over orders, and a newly fresh credit card, unused. Get them black. Unlimited. That hopefully low interest rate. Yeah, that's right. Find your nearest local credit union for the best deals. So let's see here. Let's see, where were we at? 18,000 since 2023, over 500, but the AI seems like that. Okay, Taco Bell's chief digital and technology officer, Dane Matthews, told the Wall Street Journal that deploying the AI, the voice AI, has had its challenges. No shit. Sometimes it lets me down, but sometimes it really surprises me. Now, I can imagine, if you're going to use AI, a lot of people think that, especially if you watch a lot of TV, movies, a lot of Americans do have like a neutral accent, but we have all sorts of accents here in the United States. I mean, like the Louisiana accent is different than the Alabama accent. Like people are similar, doesn't mean the same. I would say Oregon is a fairly um, uh, neutral sounding accent when it comes to American accents. And you could say a lot of just kind of the West Coast accents. If video linked above, what do you mean video linked above? Oh, there it is. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna double check just to make sure we're all good. Okay, never mind.
Hi, welcome to Taco Bell. What can I get started for you today?
Can I get 18,000 water cups, please?
Okay. What can I get for you?
That doesn't sound like the same story. Hold on. Did I misread this fucking story? Okay, so one person challenged it. Okay. The thing is, what it shows me is that it didn't crash as much as a human intervened with the AI. So someone was still listening. So that means human participation is still needed. So if human participation is still needed at the locations, then why the fuck are they doing this in the first place? They're just spending more money on a service that they don't need. Oh man, that I know the AI. I want to say it like the AI thing needs to slow down, but today is the worst day that the AI is going to be, and it's going to keep getting better. But I'm just unsure of when we're going to start hitting the real limitations of this AI phenomenon that we've been going through, especially here in the West. Let's see, where were we? Talk about it. So, where were we? He said the firm was learning a lot, but he would now think carefully about where to use AI going forwards, including not using at drive-throughs. Really? Really? Wait, what was it? Like a few months ago, right? Wasn't Wendy's like with like AI gonna do like price fixing depending on the time of day? Like things were gonna be more expensive during the afternoon than it was in the morning or the evening or some shit like that. Like and Sergeant Adrian thinks that Skynet will rise. There's a really good chance of that. Okay, hold on. Proctofile sent a different link. All right, hold on. Let me take a look.
And what will you drink with that?
I want a large Mountain Dew.
I'm just checking to see if it's good.
And your drink?
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is good. Okay, this is good.
And what will you drink with that?
I want a large Mountain Dew.
And what's it do?
And your drink?
And then, and then. Shout out to Proctofile. Thank you for finding those clips, good sir. Let's see here. In particular, Mr. Matthews said that there are times when humans are better placed to take orders, especially when the restaurants get busy. Well, yeah, because AI doesn't have the ability, at least yet, to understand human context or accents very well. It seems it's moving and it's moving fast, but I think we're a little bit of some ways to getting where people want it to be. There are going to be hiccups like this, but I think there there are just some things that it's better just to have a human there, because if there's already a human monitoring, like I said before, then why do you have the AI there in the first place? If a human has to be there, no matter what, that just means you're paying a service that a bunch of humans are doing. And do you think these server costs, you think those GPU costs, you think those electricity bills are going to go down? No, 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 no. They're just going to get way more expensive. And I like 10 toes down. Many of these AI companies are basically going to do the Netflix route. They will lose money for like 10 to 15 years and then start well, I'd say it's less than that. Just because these farms are just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. That they're probably going to wait 5 to 7 years. That's the timeline I'm in. And then you are going to see that jump in price like really start to stagnate, just like because there's all these different AI companies either trying to specify in one thing or do everything. You got GPT and Grok, and then you got Mid Journey and Leonardo.ai that kind of specializes more in the image and video registry. But then you have Google coming with VO3 and all that jazz. And here's the thing that's going to really blow your guys' mind, because in the long term, our electrical grid will not be able to handle it. Do you want to know why? Do you remember a few years ago when California uh, tried to start? I don't know if they were successful or not, but tried to start taxing the crypto people that were mining crypto with their PCs. They're trying to add a tax on top of that if they bought a GPU specifically for mining. It's a big electricity bill, guys. And here's what they're going to do, because I know companies like Google, like Facebook, or sorry, Meta, and I guarantee it, X is going to do it. All these companies are going to do it. It's going to be the software AI companies first. Microsoft is already planning it. We are going to have mini nuclear facilities. We're going to have nuclear energy again, because it's the only way that it can go down in cost. That is my prediction. 5 years from now, we will at least see one, at most 5 companies using nuclear power. Hey, Shield Maiden. You're dropping in for a few? Well, thank you for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. And continuing forward, the issues have been building online as disgruntled customers take to social media to complain about the service with pointing out glitches and issues. One clip on Instagram, which has viewed over 21.5 million times, shows a man ordering a large Mountain Dew and the AI voice continually replying, "What will you drink with that?" And that's what Proctofile just showed us. And then we watched that video. It was hilarious. It isn't the first time that there has been issues with AI not getting it right when it comes to processing food and drink orders. I just food and drink orders, it gets a lot of things wrong right. A lot of things that should be fairly easy for a human wrong. Last year, McDonald's withdrew AI from its own drive-throughs as the tech misinterpreted customers' orders, resulting in one person getting bacon added to their ice cream in error, and another having hundreds of dollars worth of chicken nuggets mistakenly added to their order. But despite some of the viral glitches facing Taco Bell, it says 2 million orders have been successfully processed using the voice AI since its introduction. I bet 2 million orders have. And how many of those 2 million orders were 100% correct? I'm just saying, X to doubt, at least by a, because I will say, at bare minimum, 10 to 25% of those orders, the customer is just like, fuck it. Fuck it. That's what they did. Okay. Moving. Okay. Do we have anyone in the chat? Let's see. Yep. And everyone's all about the nuclear. Sergeant Sapient, I prefer to self-host my robot overlords. And yes, Proctofile members, Shield Maiden. And Sergeant Sapient is all about the nuclear, and Proctofile all about that Fallout. He wants a he really wants a cosplay there in real life. Oh, LARPing. That's the word I was looking for. He wants to LARP real bad for Fallout. Sergeant Sapien, I've seen some of the human attendants. The failure rate is about the same, about 10 to 25%. Because I'm actually being fairly liberal with that number. I would say it's probably just 10% ish. If I could just throw out a number of the guess that comes to my mind, at least from what I've seen. I haven't interacted with any drive-through AIs myself, but that's what I can imagine.